Hey everyone, this is EP28 here. Welcome to another episode of Evenicle. So today we'll be going to the town of Vilfuente, as Rich said. Which is just, I'm just right outside Vilfuente. There's this town with cows and all that. Yeah, it looks like another town of factories, so yeah, let's not waste any time. Let's check it out. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Vilfuente.
ここがビルフォンテの町か。オートと同じようにたくさんの工場が並んでいるな。
Yeah, exactly the same map actually. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just like the capital have a lot of factories. Actually, it seems even more lively in this city. Really?
オートより土地代も人件費も安いでしょうし、労働力の確保もしやすいのかもね。
More manpower, even though this isn't the capital?
うわ、全部100円カンパニーのプラスチック工場だよ。
Oh, all plastic factories for the Bigbux company, I see. What an amazing company.
特にプラスチック。需要が伸びていると聞くな。
Wait, what are you eating? Wait, Ramesh, what are you eating? Don't tell me you're eating plastic. Nah, I'm kidding.
ああ、ずるい。何を勝手に買い食いしているの
All you care about is food, Ramesh.
そこで売っていたイカペチ焼きだ。
Oh.
気がつけば買っていたのだ。
The squid bits, huh? The fried squids and all that. Huh, looks like diced squidman legs and lard, lightly cooked and covered in sauce. Ramesh and Grigras stuffed their faces with the tray of squid bits, or even Grigras eating.
ソースがとっても美味しいよ。お兄ちゃんも食べて。
Okay, but people are watching. It's fine.
僕のあんは。
Okay, I think I'm starting to like Grigra even more. Grigra always with these puppy eyes and the "What, you don't want to do this? Huh? You want to do this?" Then give Esther the puppy eyes. Damn it, Grigra. Of course I do. Yay, I love some. Oh, that is good.
そのイカペチ焼きを乗せているトレイもプラスチックでできているのよ。
Plastic tray, but wouldn't that make the tray oily? Is it?
なるほど。そう言われてみればそうだな。最近はどこもプラスチックだらけだ。
Well, I mean, a metal tray will also be oily, but I mean, if a plastic tray gets oily, that's like, yeah, you know.
いくつかの企業が追従しようとしているけど、製造方法が謎なのよね。
Unless you're talking about hard plastic, the polyester, that sort of plastic, then okay, maybe I understand. Huh? While his waifus were fixated on the squid bits, Esther noticed a girl trying to draw customers who clearly wasn't a normal human. Huh? A girl who wasn't a normal human?
カラーの休憩所、ただいま待ち時間なしです。
Oh, Kalars brick room currently has no wait time. Wait, what do you mean by Kalars brick room? So, but anyway, here we go. So we see a Kalars for the first time. Nice. But wait, what do you mean Kalars brick room? What are you supposed to do in the Kalars brick room? Is this like a brother? Huh? Ayashi. Sounds suspicious. The Kalars brick room. She was standing outside a makeshift shack, smiling and calling out to the passing factory workers. She's got to be some kind of a prostitute, right? I mean, you just look at her. Huh? She's got long ears.
あれがカラーよ。私も本物は初めて見たわ。
Yeah, a Kalars, and she can talk, yeah, human language. A Kalars? Like from Toa's story?
人間とは違う。女性しかいない種族よ。人間がこの地に来るよりも前からカラーの森に住んでいるらしいわ。
Oh, so this forest here in the kingdom of Elk Resort is called the Kalars Forest.
風の魔法がすごく得意で、森の中で狩りをするから弓の扱いも得意なんだって。
Yep, basically the elves. Yeah, all women? I thought we have gone through this.
カラーに男の人はいないよ。
Come on, Esther, pay attention.
種族は数あれど、カラーだけはどの
What?
種族と子供を作ってもカラーの女の子しか生まれてこないんだって。
Wait, Kalars can breed with any other race? Huh? Can breed with humans, can breed with any other race? What kind of race is this? But they will always end up to giving birth to a female Kala, okay. So the Kala forest is full of nothing but girls. You think they will all die off fast? But I mean, they can meet with other races, they can meet with humans and all that, so...
だから人間の男から精子をもらうのよ。あそこで声をかけているの。あれがそうよ。
So they're basically like prostitutes, okay? That's how they give... okay? That's how they give birth, okay? By mating with human men. Huh? Shocked, Esther looked back at the girl as she was calling to several men.
最近溜まってるんだ。3人でも大丈夫かい？
Restless man.
素敵。もちろん大丈夫ですよ。
So this Kala can actually take so many men? Huh. The Kala responded with a smile and invited the man into the shack.
ちょうど始まるみたいね。
Okay, why? Okay, we're supposed to be looking for Pancho, right? So why are we like... okay, looking at the Kala, but anyway... I mean, we'll find the Pancho eventually.
こっち。ここからなら中の様子が伺えるよ。
What? Wait, what? We can watch from here? Why do we want to watch this? They take something, you know, some white milk. Then that means... Esther followed Grigra to the other side of the shack and peered through the window. We seriously can watch this? A sweltering heat permeated the room. We seriously can watch this? What the heck is this? My god. And yeah, well, she did say she can take a third guy, right? So this is definitely a threesome. But yeah, I mean, a Kala definitely looks like a human, just that the only difference being that they have pointy ears. So they're basically like elves, you know. I said that I don't think elves exist in this world, but Kalas are the equivalent of elves. But yeah, okay, alright. This is interesting. So what are you gonna do with those things in your hands? I mean, the third one is inside her already, so the other two, what's she gonna do? And of course she has exposed, you know, her top, you know, yes. Okay. Anyway, let's see what goes down here.
私、他の二方にもサービスしないといけないのに。こんなの。
他のことは考えずに派手に言いなさい。そら、彼女の弱点は耳だ。二人ともいじってやりなさい。
Oh, her weak points are ears. Just like a fox, weak points are its tail and its ears, right? Actually, cat as well. I mean, a fox-like, basically a fox, or a cat-like fox, or a fox-like cat, whatever. But yeah, those are the type of animals whose weaknesses are the ears, yeah, and the tails. Yeah, foxes and cats. Okay, so Kalas, their weaknesses, not just of course the sensitive parts, but also the ears. Yeah, not just the normal sensitive parts, but also the ears. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, that scene was like so intense that I have to skip a lot of stuff, a lot of dialogue. But in summary, basically what happened was, well, as you saw in that CG, the Kala got a threesome. Yes, got a threesome. She did a hand service, mouth service, and main service. Yeah, and then towards the end of it, like the Kala was like really happy to, because there are like 3 men, 2 of them are young men, and then the third guy is the one doing the main course, and the third guy is actually a fat guy. Yes, and he said, and the Kala was actually very happy to get pregnant. She was really happy, like she really wants to get birth. So I guess that's probably, I don't know if that's the nature of all Kalas, but this Kala in particular, she was so happy to get pregnant. Yeah. And then when the 3 of them, basically the 3 of them poured milk at the same time, but then something funny happened is that, not say funny, but something kind of weird happened is that the Kala got angry at the other 2 men who spilled milk at her. Yeah, instead of, because she said that you wasted your milk. You should actually spill the milk inside me, not outside me. Not on me, but inside me. You know. So she was like very angry. Now you see, now all your milk gone to waste. Of course, then the two young men reassured the Kala that, don't worry, we still have a lot of milk stored inside us. Yeah, so Kala said, really? Really? You still have more inside you? And of course, then the fat man then proceeded to say, let me show you, I still have more stored inside me. And then proceeded to do it, but then the two men were like, hey, no fair, you already did it with her, now let us do it. And then those two young men like fought against each other, like want to like fight over doing it with the Kala, because then one of them said, hey, I'm the older one, okay, the order should be by age, so I'm the older one, I should go first. And the other man said, hey, what? You said you always go first, so I should be the one to go first now for once? Yeah. And that's basically how the scene went about. But in summary, it's basically a threesome. Yeah, you know, all with the Kala basically doing a hand service, a mouth service, and the main service. Yeah, 3 services at once. So that's basically how it went. Yeah. Okay, so let's continue and see what goes on from here. Yeah. Okay. Once it was over, the Kala got herself cleaned up, put out a sign saying closed, and left. Okay. Wow, of course you would say wow, Esther.
わかった？カラーは多種族の男性から性をもらって自分たちの種族を増やしていくのよ。
I see now. I get it now. Totally makes sense. That's how Kalars survive. They have to mate with men. Basically human men. Male humans. Oh, but wait. If they have saxophone with so many people, they will all become outlaws. No, Kalars are different. If you notice that. Yeah, actually I was thinking of that too, but I think Kalars are a special case. They are not humans. They are a special case, and Mother Eve knows that.
それなら大丈夫よ。聖母の教えにはね。
See?
なぜかカラーは含まれていないの。
See? Mother Eve knows. That's why Kalars have to meet with men. They have to do it with a lot of men. That's why the Mother Eve's rules don't apply to them. They are special case. Ah.
女性しか存在しないカラーに男女間の戒律は当てはまらなかったという見方が研究者の間では一般的だ。
Yep, see, even Mother Eve knows, you know.
というわけでカラーを相手にエッチしてもそれは道具を使ったオナニー扱いになる。
Oh wait, you're saying that men can get away with having saxophone with a Kala? I mean, I understand that Kala can get away with having saxophone with anything, you know, because they can mate with any race, any other race, right? But oh, men can get away with having saxophone with a Kala too. I see. So that means if you want to, you know, release your tension, your stress, and all that, you need to, you know, pour out all those milk. Yeah, release all that tension. You can do it with a Kala, right? Master 8. You're so cute though.
もちろんカラーの彼女たちにも人間と同じ感情はあるわ。あくまで種族が違うだけ。
Yep, Kalars. And tell that, I mean, Kalars are basically like elves, right? So that's that they are different race and they have pointy ears, but they are pretty much like humans, yeah.
その種族の違いから昔はカラーもこの国にとってモンスターの巣穴と同じくらいに脅威だったのだ。
Oh, okay. You mean the humans in this country used to view Kalars as a threat, but they mean no harm.
人間は彼女たちが大切にする森を切り開くし、カラーは人間を誘拐して精子を得るための種馬として扱っていたそうよ。
Wait, seriously? In the past, Kalars would kidnap human men and then use them to harvest the important the important thing for them to reproduce. Well, they had to do it anyway because men view them as enemies in the past, right?
人間もカラーも種族を絶やさないために必死だった。それだけの話なのだがな。
Yeah.
カラーの森には真実の泉があるから恐ろしい種族だと思われていたみたい。
Right, I remember Kev mentioning the Fountain of Truth. So this is where the Kala Forest is where the Fountain of Truth is at. Like that spring at Kev's place that kills you if you lie. I guess the real one's in the Kala Forest.
しかし今はあの者たちのようにうまく共存共栄を図っているようだ。
So wait, so you're saying that the Fountain of Truth used to be a defense mechanism for the Kalars? Alright, maybe I'll help contribute to the peace. No, you don't want to betray your waifus.
あの施設はお嫁さんをもらっていなかったり連れ合いをなくした人が使うものよ。
It's too bad, Esther. You're already married. You're not a widow? Yeah, nor are you a bachelor.
というか嫁が3人もいるのにまだ精子を出す余裕があるのね。
Hey, you never know, Esther. You know, this guy.
そうか。アスタの体を心配していたがやり足りないと思っていた。
What do you mean, Ramius? We haven't been doing it enough?
僕もっと頑張るよ。
Yes, I know you can do it too, Gurja. Alright. Both of you. Oh, what about you, Rich? Bothered by his waifu stares, Esther looked away only to find a familiar face. Oh? Pancho? Oh, it's Pancho. I mean Pancho, not Poncho.
そんな適当な嘘でごまかそうったって。
Back to business.
ほら、本当だわ。
What is? Wait.
でも何をしてるんだろう。
I don't know, he must be talking to someone?
さっきから何度も深呼吸をして手に何かを書いては読んだりを繰り返しているようだな。
In Japan, they say that if you write something on your hand, it has something to do with relieving yourself. Yeah, because you know there's this saying in Japan where if you write the word, the Japanese word "hito," which means human, person, on your hand, right? The Japanese character on your hand, it will help to calm you down. Yeah, that's the saying in Japan. I don't know if that actually works, but I mean some people find that effective. In Japan anyway. Pancho acted suspicious as he looked around a corner where skinny Kala was standing. Oh, there's a skinny Kala next to him? Oh, she's hot. Another Kala, wow, dressed very provocatively. Even more provocatively than the previous one. And this one looks sexier, yeah. Yeah, really sexy, yeah. But why is she beside Pancho though?
おい姉ちゃん
Oh.
ちょっと溜まってるんで抜いてくれないか
I think this Kala is a bit different. Probably she actually doesn't want to like do it with just anyone.
いえ、私はそういうことはやってないので。
Yeah, she's the odd one out. She's against that.
何人間様の正義だぞお前らが土下座してても欲しいものじゃないのか
You shut up, young man. If the Kala says she doesn't want to do it, then let her be, okay? Give her a break. Don't worry, Esther's here to save you. I know you won't. I know you're the special one. You won't just do it with anyone.
ほらさっさとあっちの休憩小屋で俺の寂しん坊をしゃぶってくれよ
You want to suck her? You want her to suck your thing? You might as well suck mine.
やめてください。痛い。手を離して。
Shit, we have to save her.
その手を離せ知れ者が
Oh, Pancho to the rescue. Oh, shit, the drunk man. You didn't kill him, right? Pancho ran in like the wind and punched the man away.
貴様、酒に酔っているな。カラーとはいえ意志を尊重し、生を求めぬ者への強要は禁止されているであろう。
Yeah, precisely.
その狼藉、たとえ聖母が許しても、我が輩が断じて許さぬ。
Yeah, humans will not forgive you. Because even if, I mean, he's being unfair here, yeah, but even if he did it with a Kala, it doesn't matter because, like Rich said, Mother East rules don't apply to men who do it with Kalars.
すみませんでした
Get lost! Terrified by Pancho's rage, the man fled.
すみませんロレンゾさん。俺が
おー。
幸せになれたばかりに。
Oh, so he's actually nervous. So he has a crush on this Kala, huh? And this Kala's name is Lorenzo.
私の方が早く来すぎただけですし、助けてもらえたので大丈夫です。
I see. So it seems like both of them are in love. Pancho has a crush on Lorenzo, and I guess Lorenzo has a crush on Pancho too.
相変わらず優しい。
Oh man. Such a beautiful girl. You definitely deserve her, man, Pancho.
はい、これがカラーの女王様から預かったモンスターの発生状況を示す資料です。
Oh, monster report from the Kala Queen. So there's a queen.
おお、確かに預かりました。こちらが我が国で調べた資料です。
Okay, maybe they're on business dealings, but it seems like Pancho has a crush on Lorenzo. And it seems that Lorenzo is an important person. She's probably the secretary, something like that, assistant to the queen.
でも、いいんですか？騎士団長のパンチョさんがこんなお使いのようなことをして。
You know, it's fine for Pancho. You know why? Because Pancho has a crush on you.
構いません。こうでもした恋人であるロレンソさんに会う時間も作れないのだから。
Very direct, Pancho. Well done. I don't know if Lorenzo gets it.
だったら同じですね。私もパンチョさんと会うために部下から雑用を横取りしてるんです。
So the love is reciprocal. Both of them have a crush on each other. Nice.
ロレンソさん。
To think a Kala can actually make Pancho like crumble, like make his legs go weak, you know? Yeah, like like make him shiver, make him like feel, oh, I'm so in love with you.
パンチョさん。
Oh, Lorenzo, Pancho. As they gazed at each other, they blushed and began to fidget in unison. Pancho's going out with that Kala, yeah.
セックスもまだみたいだし、初々しいわね。
Wee. Okay, we're gonna get them to have saxophone, okay? I don't know how, but Esther is the master of saxophone. I'm sure he has his ways. Huh? How can you tell?
彼女の額にあるクリスタルだ。
Oh, crystal. Oh. So while when humans have saxophone, you can tell that a man and a woman have saxophone, and you see the golden ring on their finger. Yeah. In the case of Kalars, it's the crystal. Okay.
カラーは生まれつきクリスタルが赤いの。でも処女を失うと青に変わるのよ。
Interesting. So when Kalars lose their virginity, they turn blue. Normally I would think it's the other way around, because when it comes to virginity, it's, you know, losing your virginity means the blood will come out, right? So blood, that means red, right? So, but I guess it works the other way. So when they're born red, when lose virginity, blue, okay?
さっきの精子を集めてたカラーの人はクリスタルが青色だったね。
But I'm pretty sure that Kala has really done it with a lot of men, so...
魔法の扱いがうまいのは額のクリスタルが青になると魔力が高まるからだという説もあるわね。
Wait, so you're saying that the bluer their crystal is, the greater their magic power becomes? So you're saying that they gain their magic power by having saxophone with men? They gain their power through saxophone!
パンチョ殿がカラーの少女の手を握ろうとしているみたいだぞ。
Come on, go for it, Pancho. Hold her hand.
もう相手もまんざらじゃないんだから静止小屋に連れ込めばいいのに。
But I don't think she's mentally prepared yet. I mean, I think she'll be willing to do it, but you guys shouldn't stare so much.
いつも寂しい思いをさせてすまない。こんな任務でもなければ会うこともままならぬとは。
Looks like both people are very busy people. Yeah, are both very busy. Pancho and Lorenzo. I mean, Lorenzo is also part of the Kala government.
騎士団長と女王の秘書官。
Yep.
どちらも多忙ですし、仕方 方がありませんよ。
So I was right that Lorenzo is the secretary of sort. Yeah, she's the queen's personal secretary. Yeah, secretary to the queen. Yeah.
その実は我が輩鍛えている新人がものになればまとまった休暇を取ろうと思っているのだ。
Oh, really? Yeah, I mean secretary. Yeah.
あら、素敵ですね。
できればその時はロレンソさん、我が輩の温泉旅行に付き合ってくれぬか。
Yes, hot spring vacation. That will be your honeymoon. Okay. Take advantage of it. Honeymoon. Yes, he's asking you out.
はい。喜んで。
Yorokonde! Their faces remained red for a while as they continued to speak. Eventually, like time had run out, Lorenzo reluctantly left.
ロレンソさん。
Let's tease Pancho. Let's go, let's tease him. Pancho?
アスタ殿、なぜここに？
I'm spying on you. We wanted to talk to you actually.
さ、忙しいのはわかるけど、もう少し彼女のために時間を取りなさい。
Rich giving Pancho life lessons.
睡眠時間を削れば時間は作れるだろう。夜に会うといろいろと盛り上がるじゃん。
I mean, what kind of an advice is that? What do you mean sleep less if you have to? That's not healthy.
ロレンソさん、笑っていたけど別れる時は寂しそうだったよ。
Of course, because she reluctantly had to part ways with Pancho, you know.
見ていたのであるか？みんな人が悪いのである。
What's wrong with watching? Nothing wrong with that.
だが指摘はもっともであるな。しかし我が輩、女性とどのように接すればよいのかわからないのだ。
Well, you're already on the right track. You already asked her out and she said, okay, so you're already on the right track. Well, if you need any more tips like saxophone and all that, you can always ask Esther, yeah? No problem.
しかし意外な組み合わせね。二人はどういう経緯で付き合い始めたの？
Yeah, how did you start dating?
馴れ初めはエルキホーテとカラの森で行われた軍事に関する意見交換会だ。
Oh, okay, so it's like official meeting, right? Yeah, this is also another official meeting.
互いに牽制し合っていた我らだが、手を結んでモンスターの脅威と共闘しようと話し合いが行われてな。
Funny. Okay, both of you discussed joining hands, okay?
そこで初めて彼女に会ったのね。
一目惚れだった。思わずその場で告白してしまった。
Wow.
彼女も受け入れてくれたのだ。
Wow, you're a brave soul, no? To just confess to her just like that. Love at first sight and then just confess, please be my girlfriend. Did you do it in front of everyone or did you like do it secretly? Pretty sure you did it secretly. You didn't like do it in front of everyone, right? And she ended up accepting. Nice.
以後は二人で協力しながら様々な協力体制を両国の間で実現していったのである。
Okay.
なるほど。カラーの女の子が街の中を平気で歩けるのもそのせいかっていうところかしら。
Who is Pancho's efforts? Oh, cooperating and helping our countries. So you can say that Pancho is kind of like the middleman, you know, to establish good ties between the humans and the Kalars.
さよ、我らが森の資源を得る代わりにカラーが精子を集めるための施設、精子小屋を設ける。
Wow, okay. That's part of the agreement. Alright, sure.
昔に比べて随分とカラーに対する偏見や恐怖も薄くなったのだ。
Nice to know, that's good.
すごいわね。脳筋と戻っていたわ。ごめんなさい。
I don't think he's dumb. He just has the tendency to jump into conclusions. That's all.
構わぬ。考えたのはほとんどロレンソさんだ。
Okay, I take that back. I take that back.
我が輩はといえば、好きな女性にどう接すればよいのかもわからぬ脳みそ筋肉クソ野郎なのだ。
What? I mean, you're doing quite well. What's wrong? Wait, I don't think we were here to talk about Pancho's relationship. Yeah, we're sidetracking here. Esther wasn't able to switch topics until after a good deal of love consultation for Pancho. So wait, Esther actually gave him some love consultation? Okay, alright, some love consultation.
エビの紋章が入った封筒であるか。
Right, and now back to business. Pancho tilted his head. His response told the party that he really didn't know anything.
そのジャモンという組織は危険なの。国王が関係を持っているようなら説得してやめさせないとダメよ。
Yeah, unless he himself is part of Snake Crest, then it'll be a big problem.
確かに聞けば聞くほど不穏なやから、そんなものをおじき殿に近づけたくはないな。だが、おじき殿は早がて猛威が頑固者ゆえ、会わないと言った手前、すぐに面会に応じるとは思えぬ。
So what do we do now? Not even you?
血のつながりがあるからこそ、わがままも多くなるのである。
Oh, makes it worse because you're too close to him. Maybe.
それに、他国を必要としていないのも事実。我が国はプラスチックの税収で潤っている。
But you know, this is really dangerous, you know. You still have to rely on other countries, you know. This is called complacency. Yeah, you think, oh, you're drowning in tax revenue from plastic sales, but at some point, you know, anything can happen, you know. Something bad can happen. So, you know, you cannot be complacent, you know. But I think the king is too stubborn to understand that. I have a feeling that something tragic is going to happen to the kingdom of Alquizon. I have a very bad feeling about it.
でも、ジャモンはピカリ玉や毒ガスといった大量破壊兵器まで準備しているのよ。
Weapons of mass destruction. I guess poison gas, sparkle bombs. Although if you talk about weapons of mass destruction, these items don't really come to mind. aren't the first things that come to mind.
分かってはいる。しかし、おじき殿に会って説得するには。
So what would convince him?
ならば、外部の者に頼る手があるな。
Outside help? From where?
さよ、100円カンパニー。
Oh.
その社長の話ならば、おじき殿も耳を傾けねばならないはず。
CEO of the Bigbux company? That would be interesting. The Bigbux company.
あのような金の亡者、我が輩は好かぬのだが、この国が潤っているのも事実だ。
Oh, you're talking about the chairman? I mean, obviously you'll be obsessed with money.
ちょうどいいわ。私もプラスチックの工場に興味があったの。行ってみましょう。
So we're going to visit the Bigbux company itself.
ならば、我が輩が紹介状を書こう。直々に赴いても良いのだが、仕事もあるし、あの社長とは顔を合わせたくないのだ。
Okay, so you don't want to meet the CEO personally? Okay.
ありがとう。それで十分よ。少しでも時間を作ってロレンソさんに会ってあげればいいな。
Yes, use the extra time to go see that Lorenzo, okay?
努力するのである。
Don't try, do it! Pancho wrote and handed over the letter of introduction, then left with the documents he received from his Lorenzo. His Lorenzo! Nice! His Lorenzo.
さて、噂の100円カンパニーとやらに行ってみましょうか。
Yeah, if I remember correctly, this Bigbux company is actually in a city called Bigbux. Yeah. Coincidentally, but I mean not coincidentally, considering that it's the home of the Bigbux company. Yeah, because I remember seeing the map. Yeah, Bigbux is south from here.
100円カンパニーはここから南西に進めば見えてくるはずだよ。
Alright, southwest of here. The party decided to head to the corporation that held influence over even the king, the Bigbux company.
そう。
Okay. Alright. So let me just go to the inn, see if there's any new dialogue. Actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure there'll be, so let's check it out. Wow! First thing, this is something new. I didn't think there would be a hot bath here in Vilfuente. Nice! Wow! I love the family bath they've got here.
お兄ちゃん、お風呂一緒に入ろう。
Gurigura. Alright, Gurigura, let's bathe together. Oh, Gurigura, by all means! Dozo! Oh! Gurigura hopped in, totally bare. Then Rich and Ramius appeared in her place. Oh, we have a threesome, yes!
お邪魔します。
Yamashimasu! Oh yeah, Rich, you're here too?
さすがに4人だと狭いか。
Nah, we can squeeze, okay? We can totally squeeze in. Whoa, I understand, Grigura. What's with you two?
まあまあいいじゃない。たまには家族水入らずでお風呂なんてのも。
Yeah, we can bathe as a family, that of course. And then we can do it together, all four of us, yes.
どうしたったらビルフォンテに来てからカラーの設計上いつも気にしてるんだもん。
Well, obviously he will be curious about those shacks. So, okay, so now we know that Vilfuente is famous for the Kala shacks. Okay?
カラーなんて目に入らなくなるくらいいっぱいサービスしないと。
Oh, okay, that's your reason.
じゃあ僕とラミアスお姉ちゃんでタオルをやるね。
Ramius and you will be my towers. Grigora and Ramius got themselves covered in suds and sandwiched Esther from the front and back.
ゴシゴシゴシゴシ。
Okay, if they're the towers, then what about Reach?
ゴシゴシ
Okay, okay.
ゴシ。
Goshi. They rubbed their bodies against his. This is so warm and slippery. I wonder where's Esther's portrait though. What happened to Esther's portrait here?
お兄さん、こういうところは初めて？
Yeah, definitely first time. But I guess there's no Esther's portrait here, probably because Esther is now bare. And then I guess the writers didn't want to draw him bare. I don't know. But I don't think that's the reason, but still, maybe they just didn't think of drawing a portrait for Esther here.
そういうのどこで覚えてくるの？カラーのお姉ちゃんたちだよ。
Wait, what? You learned from the Kalars since when?
今更だけど教育に悪い場所よね。
Yeah, definitely not. Because a lot of, well, actually not really. It does teach you a lot of health education.
お客さん、ここ随分と凝ってますね。
I'm very stiff here, then rubbed harder.
それはそれでなんか違う。というかラミアス下品だからそんなとこ触りながらそのセリフはやめなさい。
I absolutely love Ramius. This girl seriously always does things out of the blue, you know, like totally unexpected, but also it's also something that Esther would love, totally. Esther enjoyed the lively bathing fun. Alright, back in the bedroom, and the next morning. That was refreshing last night. Thanks. Now let's get going.
無理。もう少し休んでから行くわ。
You're too exhausted from the bathing. Huh?
明日は絶倫だからな。昨夜はちょっと頑張りすぎた。
Even Ramius too exhausted, so they did do it last night.
満足させるのは大変だね。
But you don't look exhausted, Grigora. Oh, minna, gomennasai. After waiting for the women to recover, the party left the inn. Alright.
どこに向かうの？
Okay, so that's a really sexy, very interesting scene at the inn. Okay, now let's check out the church. I'm pretty sure Lauren's in here, I hope. No, Lauren's not here either. Where is she? Why aren't you? Where are you? Lauren? Haven't seen you in a while. You're not in Elk Resort? Anyway, let's see the talking old man. When the land shakes so hard, it's like the sky is falling. It's undoubtedly the malicious roar of that which lurks in the burrow, yeah. Those who heard the roar up close sense their impending demise, but by running for their lives, they're able to escape unscathed. That's the story about the monster burrow that's been passed down through my family. I hope it helped. Yeah, nice to know. Esther found the face of the monster burrow fearing old man to be far scarier. I guess. Okay, so I guess that's pretty much it. So, right, let's leave town. Okay, so if we want to go to the main quest, we should actually go southwest to where the Bigbux company is. But there's also the option to go north. So going north, we'll be going to the city of Eplipswich and also where the monster burrow is. I guess the monster burrow is somewhere in the northwest. Well, I guess I'm going to explore But I guess, let's see, should I go north first or should I go south? But Bigbux seems nearer, so I guess I'll just go south first. Okay, I'll just go southwest first.
気をつけましょう。
Right here. Okay, let's see. Oh,
負けないよ。
okay, so more enemies.
食べられそうか？
Wow, I just learned a new skill called Assassinate. Yes, you saw. This is actually
ちょっ
seems
と恥ずかしいかも。
this seems to be a pretty useful skill. Yeah, but I think this probably only works on higher chance on humans. Alright, 50% success rate, no effect on plants or mollups, and probably on bosses. Yeah, so okay. So right, then there's another 13 event right here, so let's check it out.
この辺りは涼しいね、お兄ちゃん。
Yeah, we're just next to the lake. Probably because of the wind from the mountains, I guess. Circling around as the Grigra ran upwind and downwind. Huh? What's up, Grigra?
お兄ちゃんの匂いが感じられる場所の方がいいなって。
You're trying to go where you can smell me? Why do you want to smell me? Rangers sure have good noses. Smelling me though, that's a bit embarrassing.
なんで？お兄ちゃんの匂い嫌な感じしないよ。むしろ僕大好きだよ。
You love my smell? Not that I have a problem with that, but maybe this will help you understand.
お兄ちゃん？
What's Esther trying to do? Esther hugged Grigra from behind and pushed his nose up against her hair. Oh, he's going to smell his hair. Take this! Sniff, sniff, sniff. That sweet smell is excellent. What shampoo did you use?
なんだか。
It's embarrassing, right?
嫌じゃないよ。嫌じゃないんだけど。
Embarrassing.
うい、すっごく恥ずかしいよ。
Now you know how I feel. See? It's like that.
よくわからないけど、わかったよ。これからは控えめにするね。
I remember this similar scene with Reach where I think Reach was like feeding Esther like non-stop, right? And then Esther reciprocated by doing the same to Reach, and then Reach understands now, now I see how embarrassing it is to like to be always fat. Yeah, I won't do it. I will do it to a less extent this time. Yeah, now Grigra the same thing, but this time it's smelling. Okay, Steve Steve. I'm glad you understand, Steve Steve.
お兄ちゃん話してよ。
Nope.
変質者みたいよ、マスター。
This not the first day you know him, Rich. No wait, I didn't mean to do it that time. Okay, so that's the other Rich.
手伝うわよ。
I mean, oops, not this one.
私にできることはあるか？
Another 13 event for Grigra. This is the second one. Yeah. Right. Let's see. Actually, I know that Bigbux is southwest, but I just want to explore to the east, see if there's anything else noteworthy. So if there's anything else noteworthy, I'll show it to you. Otherwise, I'll see you
一息入れる？
at Bigbux. Yeah. Okay. It seems like there's some more new things. Oh, there's another one of these eyeballs over here. Okay, then there's a landscape.
あのね。
And the event over here. Okay, let's check out the landscape first. Oh, an eyeball. Yeah, that's the eyeball from Eden. What's it doing here? No, I think this is another eyeball. Oh, so this is another lens. The eyeball is a landscape. Maybe it's that one's brother. Maybe. The eyeballs? The heck are these eyeballs anyway? Well, it seems like they can foresee the future. Or see... I mean, the previous eyeball that we encountered before, it was able to see a person's darkest secrets, right? Or rather, embarrassing secrets. Yeah. No clue. The party cocked their heads at one of the mysteries of the world. Big eyeball, another landscape found. Right. Yeah, and I guess this event here has something to do with this. I don't know what this platform is.
お兄ちゃん。
We actually saw one of these platforms back at Lancelot as well. Yeah, the northwest part of Lancelot. Yeah. So probably this event will tell us what this is. Or maybe not, we'll find out. Whoa, strong wind. Esther, we can see the kingdom of Humpty from across the sea. Wait, so another kingdom across the sea called the kingdom of Humpty? Sounds like Humpty Dumpty. Okay. How can we get there? It's not reachable by land, so you have to go by boat. Or by this platform. I don't know what this platform does. Maybe this platform is a kind of like a access a boat or something. We'll probably only unlock it once we complete chapter 3, I guess. Yeah. Huh. Esther wasn't so interested in Humpty as he was in the wind blowing around the girl's skirts, yes. He's more interested in the skirts. Okay. Alright, so at least we know now that this I guess we'll be able to activate this platform once we complete chapter 3 or eventually, yeah. So I'll also take note of this platform at the land slot. Okay. Alright, so that being said, I'll see you at Bigbux, yeah? Oh, we have a new enemy here, looks like. Got Sanuki Aloe. It's a plant, okay. Let's see. Let's attack this one first. Okay, I guess this plant only like it leaves to protect something, it doesn't attack, okay? Alright, so there's another landscape right here, and I guess this landscape is this big flower right here, so let's check it out. Wow, big flower! It's Elk Resort's famous man-eating plant, the Rafflesia. Oh yeah, I know about the Rafflesia. The Rafflesia in real life is actually the largest flower in the world. Yeah. But it's not a man-eating plant. I guess in this visual novel it's a man-eating plant, so we better not get too close to it. They eat people? That's superstition. People just appeared of that a long time ago. They don't actually eat anyone. Oh, okay. Good to know. Phew! That's good to hear. If they do eat a human, they spit it right back out. And all they eat are cows. Wait, they eat cows? They eat cows? Regraphiate the unknown plant. Rafflesia. Alright, 27 landscape. Alright, there's just one more landscape over here before we head to the city of Bigbux just above us. So let's check this one out. What's this here? What could this be? There's a wooden board under the grass. This is for blocking the rain. Huh? Wooden board under the grass? I bet this is another famous location. You're the expert, Rich. Tell us about it. It's children's mischief. What? Children's mischief? Huh? What? That was at our secret base. Hey, don't play out here. Why monsters attack you? She's mad. Everyone run! This is the landscape. Wow! The kids disappeared in a flash. Jeez, why they think you're building a secret base out here? Rich, didn't you used to make secret bases in the castle? Oh, yeah, you want to talk, Rich? Esther imagined a young Rich making a secret base and smiled. So wait, this is the landscape, children's mischief? Alright. Okay, oops. Right, let me try this first. Oh, right, I was like trying to go south, see what's down there, but then I guess we're not supposed to go here yet. But there's some new dialogue now that we're grass here. Esther, aren't we going to Bigbux? Oh. Well, I sensed girls around here. Yeah, right. And what would you do with them? Nothing. Esther silently turned back. Alright, okay, so let's head to Bigbux. Right here. Let's go. Here we go at Bigbux. This is the Bigbux company. Looks more like a city. Well, more like this city is where the Bigbux company is at. The party arrived at a town of comparable extravagance to the capital. It's not. Apparently, it really is a company. Most of the people who live here are either employees or their families. Oh. What? They employ this many people? Well, not surprising, considering how popular plastic is. You can see why the CEO can give the king his opinions. Yeah. I think he's the one who helped the kingdom of Elquizot prosper, the CEO, so can even own his own city, you know. Oh, that big building says it's the CEO's office. That whole building is an office? Right. Oh. You're the CEO? You look kind of like a, I don't know, like a what? Like a jester? Yeah, like some circus performer. Okay. And he's holding an abacus for some reason. You don't use calculators around here? Bonjour! I'm Rocinante, CEO of Bigbux. Thank you for meeting with us. I'm the second princess of the Kingdom of Edenreach. And the party handed their letter of introduction in at the front desk. They were immediately allowed into the CEO's room. Non. If you just said your royalty, I would have made time for you without a generous introduction. Well, but you need proof, right? Now, what is it you like? If you're inviting me to open factories in me, then I may look into it. Depending on the offer, well, we're here for something else. Oh, that's a fine idea. But unfortunately, that's not what I'm here for today. Which detailed the existence of the evil organization known as the Snake Crest and the possibility that King Ben had ties with them. Sacre bleu! There's such an organization out there? How dreadful! If this country were to be harmed, your company most assuredly will be as well. If you want to prevent that, you need to help. Oui, naturally. But I do have a business to run. If you can't provide proof, it's hard to justify putting time into this. Yeah, I mean, he makes sense. I mean, yeah, he has a point, you know. So we have to have proof, you know. Seriously? We want your help so we can get that proof though. Then you have to buy my time some other way. How? You see, my company has an urgent order from a major magic appliance manufacturer, and we have been unable to get a hold of the materials we need. Anything can get those materials for you? You catch on fast. We can only get those materials from the Kala forest, but the Kalars are interested in exporting. So we have to go to the Kala forest, I guess it's north of here. I see. So negotiations aren't going well. If the deadline approaching, a third party like us could give you another means of acquisition. Are you sure though? You'll find out what plastic's made of. I wouldn't expect that from a princess of Eden who would be an industry spy. That's what you expect from a big company CEO. He knows what he's doing. By using my status, he can push negotiations forward and keep us from spilling anything at the same time. Yeah, he's a smart guy. Okay, I get the gist a bit. Esther, what do you think? What? Sure. Why don't we go to the Kala forest and get those materials? My husband approves, so we'll do it. Just bad. It's a deal. Going out of her way to separate herself from her position as a princess. Can't beat a girl. So it looks like both Rocinante and Rich have great respect for each other. Albeit with some compromises occurring beneath the surface, negotiations with Rocinante went well. Some compromises have to be made. Alright. Rich, that was kinda awesome. I've never seen you like that. Well, that's why Rich is a princess. Hey, I'm still a princess. I've learned a few things about negotiation. I barely followed the conversation, but I got that there was some scheming going on. Oh, at least you're quite sharp there, Ramius. That's a rude thing to call it. Negotiations. Oh well, business is like that. That's all. But if we want the CEO to persuade the king, we have to go to the Kala forest and get the materials to make plastic. And he wouldn't tell you what they are, so we basically just have to negotiate with the Kalars ourselves. Oh darn, the Kala forest, too bad. I guess we just have to go there. Oh yeah, and then we get to see more Kalars. Oh yeah, and then Esther can go ogre them all they want, all he wants. I mean, you're not hiding anything, Esther. What? Yeah, he's just speaking his mind. You're not going there for fun. Let's take this seriously. Fine. I know where the Kalar forest is. It's just south of here. Oh, it's just south of here? Okay. And let's see just what this mysterious Kalar forest is like. So does that mean we have to go through a dungeon, considering that it seems to be a dead end? I'm not sure. But we'll find out. And why do you get to be excited? Bleach, you mean? In order to acquire the plastic materials, the party decided to go to the Kalar forest. Alright. So, okay, let's see if Lauren's here. Nope, she's not here either. This is the city of Bigbux. The Bigbux company was started here. Yeah. Nowadays, this city mostly exists in service of the company. Just about everyone in town is involved with the company in some fashion. Esther learned that the Bigbux company was pretty large in scope. I guess eventually we'll have to go north, right? Yeah, north there's another major city called the Magic Peach, and that's also, and to the northwest that's probably where the monster burrow is. And we did see a bunch of knights going there. And well, although our main quest right now is to go to the Kalar forest, we can actually also go north if we want to. Like, maybe that's some sort of an optional quest. I don't know, but eventually we'll still have to go there, right? So I guess we'll actually save that later. We'll just proceed on with the main quest first. Yeah, but okay. For that though, before we head to the Kalar forest, let's go to the inn to rest and also check out what's new. Any new dialogues there. I've heard magic visions are more commonplace in Elk Resort than other countries, but looks like it's true. Yeah, and I see it right here. Yeah, this is the magic vision. Yeah. I don't think I remember seeing this in other inns, right? Other inns is just the beds and then the cabinets and that's it. But I don't remember seeing a magic vision over here. Okay, and now I know that the magic vision is actually globe shaped. Yeah, circular shaped globe. All the inns Esther had stayed in before required 1 gold to watch 1 hour of magic vision. But in Elk Resort it was free. Oh, free. I guess it's no surprise considering that the Kingdom of Elk Resort earns a lot of money with the sale of plastic.
大通りに大型魔法ビジョンが設置されてるからお金を取っても誰も使わないんじゃないかな。
Probably. So there's a big magic vision in the main street.
ちょうど今夜は2400時間魔法ビジョンという連続2400時間放送する番組が終わるところです。
Are you sure that's a program of show? I mean, who even watch something called 2400 hour magic vision? Watch what though?
連続100日も放送するなんてアホな番組もあったものね。
Yeah, what does it actually show?
お兄ちゃん、一緒に見よう。
Sure. Okay, sure. Why don't we check out the Transcontinental Marathon? Wait, there's a marathon going on right now?
私たちはもう寝るけど、二人は見ている？
Yeah, we will sleep a bit later, yeah. Can we?
まあ、グリグラも楽しそうだし、たまにはいいでしょ。
Okay, thank you.
でも、明日に響くほど夜更かししちゃダメよ。
Of course. Don't worry about it. The show seems to be ending soon anyway.
私たちは寝ましょうか、ラミアス。
そうだな。
Alright. Good night. While Rich and Ramius crawled into bed, Esther put a blanket over Grigra. Sitting on Esther's lap, Grigra stifled the laughs to avoid waking up Rich and Ramius. So cute, both of them sitting, they're cuddled together and they're watching the magic vision. Huh? Something funny happened?
深夜に魔法ビジョンを見るってなんだかワクワクするね。
Oh, what does it make you giddy? What does it make you giddy though? Or more like excited, because waku waku also means excited. But why? Is it because you've never done this before? That sort of make you feel like you're doing something you shouldn't be. Like, yeah, watching until the late night. Yeah. I mean, because kids usually have to sleep early, right? But once you grow older, you can sleep whichever time you want. Esther and Grigra continue to intently watch the magic vision. I hope they didn't like overwatch though and then have not enough sleep. Okay, next morning I guess Esther and Grigra are gonna be very sleepy. Ohio.
昨日あれだけ言ったのにずいぶんと遅くまで夜更かししたようね。
Well, it's fine, isn't it?
ごめんなさい。
It's just the show got really intense. I couldn't take my eyes off it. And I thought you said the show's gonna end. What gives? Who knew that giant monster would barge in?
辛かったけど見る価値はあったね。
Yeah, it was well worth it.
何それ見たかった。
What? But you said you wanted to sleep. Esther and Grigra described the show to the other two as they prepared to depart. Alright.
そうどこへ行く？
Oh yeah, okay, let me just quickly level up here and I'll see you in a bit. Oh, there seems to be something new here because, well, I just clicked on Leave Town and then there's a cutscene. So it seems like something's going on at Bigbux. Let's see what goes on here. After the party left the office, Rocinante looked over his finance reports as he thought back on the previous meeting. Now, what fascinating employees. Let's see if they return on investment. How do you think they do, Monsieur Black Knight? Shit. So this guy is actually associated with the Snake Crest. That means if he's associated with the Snake Crest, that means the king of El Quizot is also associated with the Snake Crest. Shit. Oh my god, what's this? Wouldn't know. Never been involved in business, so I can't say. That's his voice. In what was a seemingly empty room, Rocinante turned around to where the Black Knight appeared, then materialized from the darkness. Supreme Commander calls for a meeting of Snake Crest administrators. So this guy, Rocinante, is actually one of the Snake Crest administrators. An unscheduled summons, how unusual. That must be awfully important. But time is money. Not even the Supreme Commander can't get away with dragging down my business. What if I told you that Rochford died? Still won't answer the summons. Yeah, Rochford did die. I guess probably this Rocinante is going to be the next boss that we're going to fight at the end of chapter 3. Oh, that crown-coveting power-obsessed wretch is dead. Well, you're power-obsessed yourself, you know. Well, maybe not power-obsessed, but money-obsessed. You were slain by a boy named Esther and his party who have been pursuing Snake Crest. Once you just met with. He did seem remarkably knowledgeable about our organization. Yeah, so Rocinante is indeed a member of the Snake Crest. Shit. What's this? But the thing is, if we take down Rocinante, will the kingdom of El Quizot collapse as well, saying that, the Bigbux company is the anchor behind the success, right, of the kingdom of El Quizot, behind the stability of El Quizot? Probably. So what? If they could help me turn a profit, I'll happily shake hands with my own sworn enemy. I see, but I was under the impression you were close with Rochford. Because were he in fact to become king, I saw the opportunity for great profits, yes. So Rocinante actually only cares about money, so it doesn't matter enemy or not, as long as you help me make money, you're my friend. Something like that. If he only had the money, he could have gotten a country for himself. I thought he was a fool. Better to leave the governing to your puppets and focus on business. We have different ways of thinking, but your way is certainly appropriate for Snake Crest. Isn't it? We'll go tell the Supreme Commander if he wants me to attend. He has to pay up first. Very well, I'll tell him. I'm sure the Supreme Commander will be pleased. So, you're not doing anything else? Don't tell me you joined Snake Crest just to be a messenger. Just waiting for the seeds to sprout. the seeds to sprout, huh? The seeds of despair, the seeds of evil. Dear, dear, how thoughtful of you. Don't you think that's a waste of time? We are joined only to further our own cause. That's snake crest for you. But we do share starting a war as a common objective. Don't forget that. So Rocinante also shares the objective of starting a war. Don't need to tell me. Rocinante responded with vitriol, but the Black Knight had already vanished from the room. Wow! You can just smell the business they're creating. Countless business plans for when the world went to war popped into Rocinante's head. Countless business plans for when the world went to war. So I guess that makes sense, because if the world goes to war, then plastic is also a good material for creating weapons and such. We have weapons and armor, of course, and cows need to rise in demand. Plus food will explode in price. There will be a need to hire adventurers and mercenaries, I'm sure, so no doubt there will be a booming business. Simply the premise of war brought forth opportunities for profit. That actually, yes, makes sense, but it can also lead to losses, you know, depending on which country loses the war in the end. So, war is not really a good thing. But for that to work, my company has to be expanded further, to the size of country. Maybe the king of Elquizot Band is, well, he could be part of the Snake Crest, or he could have been manipulated by this guy. We don't know. Yeah, we have to. I guess we'll only find out later. A man who nearly worshipped money, Rocinante. This adherent to capitalism began fiddling with his abacus, considering how to intervene in the kingdom of Elquizot's affairs even further. And so I think probably, I think the king of Elquizot Band, I think he's being manipulated. Rather than being part of Snake Crest, yeah, he's being manipulated. So if that's the case, we need to somehow snap him out of this. Yeah, but if he is part of Snake Crest, then that'll be, oh shit. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that would be really shit. But okay, let me just go south a bit more. Let's see what goes down here. Okay, there's more to explore, but I think this is actually a good place to stop this episode. Again, nothing really significant happened in this episode, but no, except for the beginning of this episode, of course. the thing about what Kalars usually do for a living, yeah, collect milk from human man, in order to reproduce. Yeah, but some important events, important events in the main event. Another event will be the fact that we know that Pancho is in love with a Kalar by the name of Lorenzo, and then we just saw a crucial cutscene. We found out that the CEO of Bigbux company, the company that forms the core of the Elquizot's business, is actually part of Snake Crest. Yeah, so that really spells trouble. But right now, yeah, so that is what this episode is about. So can't wait to see what happens next. So in the next episode, we'll be heading to the Kalar forest, where we'll try to persuade the Kalar queen, right, to give us materials to produce plastic, and then we can give it to this guy Rocinante. Although I guess giving him will help us out, will help us be able to meet the king, but then we're actually right in front of the enemy. We just haven't found out yet, so I don't know how it's gonna turn out. And there's also Kev. We still haven't found Kev. Kev's somewhere in Elquizot, right? I have a feeling that Kev's in the Kalar forest, but I guess we'll only find out later in the next episode. So that's going to be the plan for the next episode. So I'll see you next time. Till then,